Guys, they said Bloblo's family, they were in shock over what they find out about Queen Naomi and the crown. You know that recently Kabiyesi have been favoring Queen Naomi in a way that the women are disturbed. And you know that once they are disturbed like this, they will start going to meet with their elders to see if there's any way that the elders can help. But the elders tried by coming to Kabiyesi severally, letting Kabiyesi know that the way he is marginalizing these women, that is why they keep hitting on each other and all of that. But we all know that that is not the problem. The problem is that the Oloris, they don't want Queen Naomi, who was there before them, to come in. That's the problem. But despite everything that the elders did to see if they will be able to convince Kabiyesi to stop treating Queen Naomi better, they did not succeed. And that is because Kabiyesi knows where his heart lies, which is with Queen Naomi. So, you guys remember when Olori Two-Face said that Queen Naomi is using something. They said she even went as far as going to tell Kabiyesi that Queen Naomi is using something on you. Can't you see? And they say Kabiyesi shunned her and warned her never to come close to him with such information next time. So after that, even Ebony, they said she had been saying that Queen Naomi's mother must have gone and do one or two. Even Blueblo. So because they believe that there is something behind the scene, as in there is more to what Kabiyesi is doing, that this is beyond love. And they decided to go to their elders, to their family members, because they came from the same Ile-Ife. So they believe that there are certain things that shouldn't take them unawares, that they are going to find out if Queen Naomi is truly using something to manipulate Kabiyesi or to make Kabiyesi treat her the way he is doing. Don't forget that these are all alleged information. I do not live there with them, okay? So as long as we are good, we understand that we are good to go. So that is how they said Blueblo and Ebony, they went and cried to their elders, telling them that it is high time for them to find out what is truly happening, because this one, it don't pass handshake. My people, that is how they said. Their elders now decided to go and meet an Ifa priest. This Ifa priest, they said, the man has a gift, a special gift. You know that some of these Ifa priests, they just learn from their fathers, but some, they do not have the callings. Maybe because of what they will gain from it, they will start practicing it. But they say this one is gifted, highly gifted, that if he wants to tell you the truth. And they said the man is an elderly person, very elderly. He doesn't tell lies. He will just tell you the things the way it is. And that is why these people decided to go and meet them and meet with the man, knowing fully well that money will not be the problem. He will not come and start requesting money. Even though we all know that if he requests money, they are going to give him more than enough. But they wanted to get the information from a reliable source. So they believe this man so much. That is how they said they went to the Ifa priest. And when they got to the place, they said the man started laughing because they went there with Queen Naomi's picture and Kabiyesi's picture, according to what we are hearing, allegedly. So when they got there, the man was smiling. When the man smiled, they said the elders were confused. The man did not even wait for them to tell him why they have come. They said the man was the one who asked them, "Oh, they have come to find out if these two, if the lady is using something on the king, that there is nothing like that. That they as elders should understand that what these two share is real love, love that is destined to be. And if they remember, when Kabiyesi married Queen Naomi does not have, his papa does not have a name. Yes, it's not like the man does not have a name, but nobody know who her father is in terms of class. the girl is not educated in any way. She doesn't have money in any way. But there is this gift in her that even the blind can see. And that is the only gift that can help Kabiyesi excel on the throne without much spiritual problems. Because one thing about that throne is that the spiritual battle is much, and the gods designed Queen Naomi. I be destined that Queen Naomi will be the one to accompany Kabiyesi without much problem. And that is why they bless them with real love. That what these two have for each other is real love. And the reason why it was looking like sometimes Kabiyesi will be singing Queen Naomi's praises every now and then. At some point again, Kabiyesi will now, it will now look as if Kabiyesi have limited the way he goes to Queen Naomi, and it will look like he is focusing on the other wives. That is spiritual control. That when Kabiyesi presented Queen Naomi to the gods as his choosing wife, Queen Naomi was a virgin, and that is very highly recognized spiritually. Remember that in the olden days, when there is tough situations, sometimes they might go as far as using a virgin to do sacrifice, so that things will clear. And the moment that is done, there will be open doors. Whatever the main reason for that ritual is, it will start happening. That is how they see Veve in that period. And that is how the gods recognize it. So that is issue where it look at Queen Naomi, Kabiyesi, that it is the crown that is manipulating Kabiyesi in that direction. At some point, that the crown will not want to see the other women around Kabiyesi. You know that Kabiyesi is bestowed with a crown. And that crown is what is rejecting these other women. And the moment the crown starts rejecting them, Kabiyesi himself will not be seeing them like his wives again. He will just be seeing them as normal female people in the palace. And at that point, the only woman that the crown yearns to be seen around will be Queen Naomi. That is why Kabiyesi will be singing Queen Naomi's praises all through that period. Sometimes, when this thing stops, is when the Oloris will go and do one or two juju. They will kind of cut that period for some time. After some time, it will come again. That the crown highly recognized Queen Naomi as Kabiyesi's royal journey mate. They said they were shocked that this man said all of this. And they said the man even told them that they should warn their daughters to stop fighting Queen Naomi, because fighting Queen Naomi is like fighting the gods. That the gods of their land recognize Queen Naomi highly. That is not to say that they don't recognize them, but the main wife, the wife that Kabiyesi presented to them, is Queen Naomi. And Kabiyesi did not present any of these other women to the gods as his wife. He just did normal paying of bride price. But as a king, there is a queen behind the king. Other queens are queens under the main queen. And they said Queen Naomi is the choosing queen. They said they were all shocked. They opened their mouth. They couldn't close it. Thank God it is coming from them, so that they will know that Iyanifa is not favoring Queen Naomi in any way. Because at some point, the reason why they decided to shift to go to another Ifa priest, a reliable one, is because they thought that Iyanifa is doing something to Kabiyesi that makes him to pay more attention to Queen Naomi than others. But they were all disappointed, allegedly. Don't forget that they are unverified information making rounds on social media, okay? Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.